Good Wednesday to you, everybody in COM 710. Welcome to Wednesday pre-week. It's not even week one yet, but here we are. How's everybody doing? You doing okay? Let me get a little sip of the old coffee here. I like to start my videos. I like to start my work. I like to start my most everything with a little coffee. And oh, looky, look. Happy I'd hike that new coffee mug for my wife. Thank you very much to her. All right, everybody, how you doing? Did you have a restful and blessed Christmas tide, a break? You know, you got a chance to exhale a little bit, take a break from those fall classes, enjoy the new year, 2023. What do you think? This sounds kind of weird. Here it is, ready or not. Okay, class does not start until next week. January the 9th, but I wanted to welcome you, all of you. We've got a fairly large class this semester, so I want to give you a couple of things that you could do in the pre-week to the semester that you should do, and let you know about a couple of things that are coming next week. Okay, so first things first, the Blackboard module is open. It's up it's like a fully operational module. Everything everything that's supposed to be there is there. Click on over. I'm sure most of you by now know Blackboard front and back. Okay, but if you don't, get familiar. Go over and open up, download, and print out the syllabus. Okay, and then from the syllabus, mark in your calendars the important dates. It is, when we're going to be doing things, when things are due, whether it's the spring break, or when your class presentations are due, or your research papers, and whatever works for you. If you like to work off of Google calendars, or you work off your iPhone or your Android or whatever. Me personally, I'm one of these write it out by longhand. This is my new planner for 2023. I like this kind of stuff. Whatever works for you, you do you. But print the syllabus out, go over it, write down the important dates. I have to say, in my experience, if there's one thing that I find that sort of snags people, that trips them up at Regent, is just, I don't think many of us anticipate how busy we can get throughout the semester with all of the things that we have to do. Many of you are working, many of you have families, some of you have children, all of the things you have to manage, and it's easy to have something slip between the cracks, and you're going, oh my word, that's due, that's coming up. So print the syllabus out, go through it, write down those important dates, then you'll be all squared away for what to expect for the semester. Okay, so speaking of what to expect for the semester, starting next week, week one, now you can, before week one, get into Blackboard and introduce yourself. Say hello. Let's start to build a sense of community as a class. But for week one, I think it's something like 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Not that you're going to be up. There's going to be a week one quiz available. This is not a quiz that you can study for, so don't worry. And you might be asking, well, then why would you give me a quiz that I can't study for, that I don't even know why I'm taking? Well, here's why. Because Regent University, like all universities that have students who receive federal funds and offer online classes, that's us, is required to show participation from every student who's receiving funds. And so whether you receive federal aid or not, it just becomes universally required that they're participating in class. Because believe it or not, there are people who register for online classes, become eligible for and receive federal funds, drop said classes, and don't give the money back. That is, they keep it. I know, hard to believe. There's fraud in our nation. We're not saying it's here at Regent. We're just saying them's the rules, and we have to fill out a series of forms saying that everybody in the class is participating in the class. So there'll be a quiz. It's on the syllabus. So if you've read the syllabus, the first thing that you do, you can take this quiz as many times as you need. It's just to show that you're enrolled and you're participating. Okay. If you don't take it, then the university will initiate the process enrolling you from the class, and that you don't want. All right. So for week 1, be sure that you do that. It'll, pop up on Monday. All right. If you want to get started on the readings for week 1, they're over in the course content folder for this first week. I've yet to post the discussion board questions. I'll probably do that. What's the date today? The 4th. I'll probably do that on the 5th. That is Thursday. Make sure that you have the texts, our main book by Golan, International Media Communication. I think that if you haven't purchased them already from the Regent Store, I believe that these are all available at Amazon. And I think, like Golan, that some of them are even available through Kindle. So, you save yourself a little money, hey, which is never a bad thing. And you can never have too many books. I mean, look at my place, okay? In fact, this one shelf, let me orient myself here correctly. This one, the only reason that that's empty is that's where I keep my photographic equipment for the work that I do. And it happens to be off because it's in a case that I was using to drag around to do a project. But besides that, I am a bibliophile. Suffer my poor wife because the books are taking over the house. So I recommend the books for this course. Both Golan and then Thusis, Internationalizing Media Studies. Vernon, this was her dissertation, and that she turned into a book that I think you're going to find interesting. Under the supplemental reading sources, the resources, these are not things that you have to go out and get. These are things that I will provide for you. So, for instance, if you look at week 1 in the course content folder, I'm asking you to read chapters 3 and 4 of Mackenzie. They're there in PDF. You do not have to go by Mackenzie's or Hreb's book or my work or Thompson et al. I will hand those over to you. So if you want to get a jump on things, go in the course content folder, start reading those 2 chapters. They're really straightforward. And then I will post discussion board questions coming this week. And of course, introduce yourself, say hello. Let's build that sense of a class. I'm looking forward to getting to know those of you that I don't. I see a number of names that I'm familiar with. Nice to have you back. And you can read in the instructor section a little bit more about me. And I'll tell you some more in the video for week 1, in which I discuss in greater detail the readings. So each week, speaking of readings and videos, et cetera, each week I'll give you a series of discussion board questions, at least 4. All right. I rarely go over, but standard 4. One of those is going to revolve around the information that we cover right here in the weekly video, because I want you tuned in. I want you, I'll be reminding you of important deadlines. I'll be explaining assignments to you. I'll be going over the material. I'll be bringing you additional resources that if a particular area in international media or international communication and media studies is interesting to you, then you can, take off and have a look. Okay, so I'll try to keep these videos as focused and to the point as possible. I've switched from putting them up on Blackboard to using YouTube, so you can watch them on your phone, all right, or watch them wherever you're at. Okay, everybody, take a look at the syllabus. My office hours are in there, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from noon to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If that doesn't work for you, always you can send me an email and make an appointment. Please, if you're going to send me an email, and you can even text me, that phone number there in the syllabus is my phone number. It goes right to here. And if you want to send me a text, that's fine. But please, because I'm teaching a number of other classes, give me your name and then the course that we're doing together. So you would say, hi, this is so-and-so from COM 710. Can I make an appointment? Or I'd like to ask you, whatever it is. So then I go, oh yeah, I know who that is. That's so-and-so from COM 710. All right, that helps me out a whole bunch. Okay, everybody, I want to keep this short, under about 10 minutes. Step in, say hi, get the syllabus. If you want to start with the readings, they're in the course content folder. Otherwise, I will see you January 9th and it's time to get this semester started. Okay? Nice to meet those of you who are new. Good to see those of you who are back. God bless. See you on Blackboard. Bye-bye.